Divine One, I have something to discuss with you, if it's not too much trouble.
Oh, no, it's no trouble at all. But first, you can loosen up a little. I don't bite, I promise.
Of course. Forgive me. I've been working up the courage to ask you about this. See, I love rare critters, and I especially love dragons.
So, you think of me as a rare critter?
Well, you're rare at least. You're the world's only divine dragon. So I was hoping you'd help me understand your species a little better.
Wow.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Please, go ahead.
All right, I'll cut to the chase then. Tell me, what is a typical day like for you?
Let's see. Someone wakes me up in the morning, I eat breakfast, I train until noon. I live like a normal person, to be honest. Is that helpful?
Very. Basic activity is much like that of an average human.
Wait, are you writing all this down?
Of course. This is excellent material for the book I'm working on about you.
Book? You don't think that's a little much?
What do you mean? Future generations deserve to know all about the divine dragon.
I guess so. Merrin, it's difficult to train with you staring at me like that.
Don't mind me. I'm not even here. I'm simply observing your behaviors to gather material for my book.
And how long do you plan to do that exactly?
As long as it takes. Don't you worry. I'm not going to stop until I've captured every last detail.
Please, cut it out.
What? I was just...
You were just nothing. I'm not one of your critters, okay? Yes, I am a dragon. I live longer than humans and have certain unique abilities, but I also have feelings. I don't appreciate being gawked at like an animal.
Divine One, I'm so sorry. It's just that, to me, you are more than human. You're a truly divine being. I wanted to make sure future generations understood that, in hopes that they would protect you, the one and only divine dragon. But I never meant for you to feel like some kind of research specimen.
I know you didn't. It's all right.
No, it's not. Because that's exactly how I made you feel, isn't it? Forget about the book. I'll stop writing it. I'm sorry, Divine One.
Merrin, please. It's really okay. Merrin, listen. I'm sorry for blowing up at you the other day.
Blowing up is a bit strong.
I didn't understand that you were observing me so closely because you genuinely care.
No, I was in the wrong, not you. I was completely oblivious to how my actions made you feel.
You know, now that we understand each other better, I'd be happy to help you. There aren't many books about divine dragons, and nobody's asked me about my life before. You want to fill that gap. Help people learn about me. I can see the value in that. What I'm trying to say is, please observe to your heart's content.
Really? You mean it?
I mean it.
Thank you, Divine One. I really appreciate that. When I'm observing you, I forget about all the stress and worry. Everything bad slips away. I just feel joyful. And I want to share that joy with others, you know?
You're truly one of a kind, Merrin. Maybe I should write a book about you.
You flatter me, Divine One.
I do have a request. Stop thinking of me as more than human, all right? I may be the only divine dragon, but hey, you're one of a kind too.
You make a good point. I guess we're both rare critters, aren't we?
Exactly. Oh, and also, I want to be the first to read this book of yours.
Of course. I can't think of anyone better to fact-check it.
Merrin! I've been meaning to tell you. Fighting alongside you is a thrill. You're quite... cool.
Me? Cool? You're too kind. But since you mentioned it, can you be more specific? How exactly am I cool? Just curious.
Oh my. Where to start? You just seem so fearless out there. It's like watching a brave knight in action.
A brave knight, eh? I like the sound of that. Anything else?
Oh, shall I go on?
Well, I try my best to be, as you put it, cool. But I don't always know if it's working, I guess.
That is a bit unexpected. I wouldn't have guessed that a woman like you would be concerned with others' opinions.
Oh, I am. During battle, one must maintain an air of cool. Revealing weakness can be fatal. I mean, lose your cool on the battlefield, or off the battlefield, and you're asking to get hurt. No matter what anyone says, appearances are important. You see?
Yes, I do see. Though it must be very difficult to keep that in mind on the battlefield. And off.
I'm sorry, but I better get going. I've got to get back to my training. But thank you for the talk, Citrine.
It was nice to catch up. Best of luck with your training.
Whoa! Will you look at that? An endangered Brodian red swallow! Very rare indeed. Wait! Where are you flitting off to now, you gorgeous thing, you? Oh, what a beautiful creature. Is that an Elusian albatross? I didn't know they migrated through here. And where do you think you're going? Please, take me with you!
Merrin. What are you doing?
Nothing. What, are you doing? Wait, were you watching me just now?
Yes? I didn't mean to intrude. I couldn't help myself, actually. Your frolicking reminded me of a clown I once saw perform.
Oh, you don't say. Actually, I'm going to be in a play. Yes, I am. Me, Merrin.
A play? How wonderful!
Nothing fancy, just a small production. And you are exactly right. I am, in fact, playing a clown.
Ah, I called it. What an interesting role for you.
Isn't it, though? A real stretch from the calm, cool, everyday, cool me. I have to act. A lot. A real challenge, you know? You can't be this cool and then be a clown without digging deep.
When is your play? You must tell me so I can attend on opening night.
What now? I mean, that's a good question. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll have to check in my pockets. But I also heard a rumor it might get canceled. Not for sure, but probably. Definitely for sure.
Oh no! Please, if it's a matter of funding, you must let me help.
Nope, not a money thing. There were creative differences. Pfft, actors, so difficult.
Ah, well, those things always blow over. Let me know when they find a new date. I'll be there.
I will be sure to do that. Citrine, I need to talk to you.
Merrin, hello! Have they decided on a new opening date for your play yet?
It's about that. I'm so sorry. I lied about the play.
Oh my! What do you mean?
I love rare critters, and I spotted not one, but two. I was so excited. I acted ridiculous. Then you saw me, and that lie, it just flew out of my mouth. Like an Elusian albatross.
An Elusian Wait, I'm not sure I follow. Why would you lie about a thing like that?
You told me you thought I was cool, remember? Well, you caught me being a clown. I did not want you to see me like that, and I didn't want to disappoint you.
Ah, I think I understand.
I'm sorry. I won't lie to you again. And I won't let you see me act so disgracefully either.
Merrin, you needn't worry about any of that. I'm not disappointed, and I don't think you did anything disgraceful. I'm actually thankful to have caught a glimpse of the real you.
I don't understand.
It's like I discovered an entirely new, entirely charming side of you.
A charming side? What do you mean?
I see your cool side during battle, and now I know you have a cute side around animals.
I don't know about that.
Tell me, Merrin, have you heard of a certain forest in Brodia that's home to rare wildlife?
I have. It's on the royal family's private property.
Would you like to visit it together when this war is over? I could reserve a day for the two of us. There's a chance we might discover a new species in there. We should bring a scholar.
Wait, slow down. Wouldn't that be expensive?
Oh, it wouldn't be any trouble or cost. One of my relatives owns the forest. They protect it.
Citrine, are you related to the royal family?
I am. So please, don't worry. That forest will be a perfect private spot to frolic among fauna. I want you to fully embrace that adorable animal-loving side of yourself once again.
I don't know what to say. It means the world to me. Honestly, I can't wait. And I will find a way to repay you.
All I ask is that you help me spot animals during our trip. You can be my personal wildlife expert.
Personal wildlife expert. I like that title. And I can't think of anything I'd like to do more. Yunaka, do you have a moment?
Sure.
About that sparring match just now. I feel like your attitude needs adjusting.
What do you mean?
A sparring match isn't a fight to the death. But you went right for my throat back there. I'd like it if you slowed things down a bit. Try being a bit more sporting.
What? No, sorry, but that's ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that.
Excuse me?
Merrin, I know you think it's super stylish to pause for a monologue in the middle of a fight. But if you're gonna do that, you might as well point to your kidneys and ask for a shanking. With me, the worst you get is a bump on the noggin. A real enemy would eviscerate you.
I know that. I just wanted to test out a bit of verbal repartee.
Test it for what? If it's no good in an actual engagement, then what good is it?
I get it, I do. But what's wrong with a bit of verbal jousting during sparring matches? Dropping a catchphrase during combat spices things up. A mid-battle monologue sounds cool. Just do what you need to do after I'm done talking. We're allies, after all.
No. It's a bad habit to make light of combat. I thought for sure you'd understand that, seeing as you're a knight. Guess I was mistaken. If that's all, I'll be going.
Come on, Yunaka. You're right, of course. I just wanted to have a bit of fun. Oh, well, that should do nicely.
Hey, what are you up to?
Oh, hello. Just taking care of some weapon maintenance.
That's quite an interesting scimitar you've got there.
I bought it at a curio shop. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Understatement of the century! That weapon's a masterpiece, a work of art! Look at the curve! So smooth, so steady, that's traditional Solmic craftsmanship! Look at the edge! Only Solmic blades combine rich, majestic history with deadly killing power!
Huh, guess I didn't realize. You know, you got pretty excited there all of a sudden. If you like it that much, maybe I'll give it to you. I'm not even using it, really.
Are you serious? What an incredible gift! I'll happily take it off your hands. Give it here!
Huh now, there's just one thing. I'll give it to you if you agree to let me do a bit of monologuing when we spar from now on.
What? Come on, what's that got to do with anything? No matter how badly I want the scimitar, it's not worth letting you monologue in combat.
Too bad. I guess I will be using this majestic killing blade after all.
Fine. Forget it then. Look at that! Nice and clean.
What are you up to?
Nothing much. Just polishing up this here dragon figurine. Nice, right?
Oh, wow! You are not kidding! Look at that! Dragon, dragon, dragon! I love dragons! What kind is it? What is it like to eat? It's so cute and so cool!
Someone's excited all of a sudden. If you like it that much,
I could be persuaded to part with it.
Really? I want it. I really, really want it! Please, I'm begging you.
Just one condition. No more silly chatter during combat, not even in practice.
Oh, I see. So that's your play, is it?
A familiar tactic, isn't it?
What do you say we put an end to this pointless and very annoying quarrel? I won't practice my monologues ever again. Now please, just give me the dragon.
Great! As long as you're done with that ridiculous behavior, consider me satisfied. Now that that's settled, can we revisit negotiations for that incredible scimitar?
Of course. It's a trade. My weapon for your figurine.
Deal.
Deal. This is all yours.
Yes! Okay, here's your dragon. Take good care of her.
Oh, hello, my cute little dragon.
The color's gorgeous, and the smell... freshly oiled. It's so perfect I could cry.
Where did you get this? Your taste is exquisite. How much was it? Details. I want details.
Where'd you get this? Who'd you buy it from? How much did it cost? Tell me everything.
I asked first. Just spill it, please.
Didn't hear a word you said. You talk too fast. You answer me first.
That doesn't seem fair.
What? Why not?
So, are we friends now?
Now that you mention it, we do seem to have a lot in common, don't we? Not everyone gets so excited over stuff like this.
So true. Yeah, you and I are going to get along great. Now, I'm happy to answer questions, but, can you repeat them? You were talking so fast.
All right, from the top. The first thing I want to know is where exactly you bought it.
Oh, how could I be so foolish? Dropping my onigiri, my one and only lunch. What do? I had so much to do today. Now I fear I will collapse from hunger.
You look like you could use a snack. Do you like sweets? I have some to share.
Merrin, you would help me in my hour of need? My gratitude knows no bounds. With all my heart, thank you.
You're very welcome. Enjoy.
Sweet. And delicious. Oh, now I am full of energy.
Wow, you devoured those. You must have been very hungry.
Yes, that hits all my spots. Thank you. Now I can challenge Princess Tamara to single combat without worry.
Excuse me? You're going to challenge my princess to a fight? No. No, you certainly will not.
Why not? Fighting strong opponents is fun. I have some skill, so I think Princess Tamara will find our duel challenging.
Yes, well, as retainer to Princess Tamara, I will not allow you to put her in harm's way.
You are much too worried.
To think, I helped someone who wants to attack my princess. What a truly unforgivable mistake. If you insist on fighting her, you'll have to defeat me first.
I would gladly take you on. Ordinarily, at least. But I would not feel right about repaying you so roughly. Very well, Merrin. You have persuaded me to step back from this for now. You are so wary. I'm not lying. My contest with Princess Tamara will simply have to wait until another time. Merrin, do I have your permission to issue my challenge to Princess Tamara yet?
Please, you'll never have my permission.
Truly? I am greatly vexed. Still, I am in your debt, Merrin. Out of respect, I will wait until you change your mind.
You're very aggravating, you know that? Why must you insist on fighting my princess?
I have journeyed far from Pale Sands in search of strong opponents to face in battle.
Pale Sands? You mean the remote region in Sohn? The one shrouded in mystery?
To me, it is everything outside of Pale Sands that is shrouded in mystery. That is why I set out on my journey. to explore the strange world outside my home. I have met many strong opponents in my travels. I have also seen how each country's customs, culture, and history inform its fighters. This is why I seek a duel with Princess Tamara. I wish to learn more about Seoul.
So that's what this is all about. In that case, I will fight you.
You?
I am a royal knight, and a capable one at that. Do you doubt I'd make a worthy opponent?
I do not doubt it. But, should I defeat you, I will challenge Princess Tamara next. Do you have any objections?
Fine by me. But just a heads up, you will not defeat me.
Your confidence is delightful. Come then, show me what you can do. Try this!
Not good enough, Kagetsu! And that's that. I win.
I lost.
You did, though you are just as skilled as I am. In fact, you might even be stronger than me, but I've sworn to protect my princess. And the power of my conviction will not be overcome.
Conviction, you say?
I won, Kagetsu. You will not challenge Princess Tamara. You understand?
Yes. It will be as we agreed. But perhaps you would consider rematching me yourself?
You want to fight me again? Do you mean as a substitute for my princess?
No, that is not what I mean. I have become interested in your power of conviction. It clearly gives you great strength. Studying this will teach me much about your culture and the world, I feel.
In that case, yes. I'd be happy to spar with you as much as you like. In fact, sparring with you will make excellent training for me as well.
Marvelous. Then let us consider each other training partners from today. I am certain this will lead to deep and meaningful bonds of friendship.
I'd like that very much, Kagetsu.
Hey, Merrin! You look like you're lost in thought.
You could say that, Princess Tamara.
Well, what's on your mind?
I was thinking about why I left my village.
Ah, yeah. You didn't want to become the next village matriarch.
Yes, that's right. It was decided I had to take my mother's place. But I had always dreamed of being a knight. The whole thing was unreasonable. So I left.
You were a free spirit, even back then.
I wouldn't call myself a free spirit. Not really. But after traveling on my own for a while, roaming with nowhere to go, I met a fearless woman riding on a wolf. Now she was a free spirit.
Who, me?
Free spirit may not even cover it. You took on an entire gang of bandits by yourself.
And out of nowhere, you charged in to help. I'll never forget that day.
Neither will I. I didn't realize it then, but that chance encounter would change my life.
You know, sitting with you by a toasty fire, it feels just like the good old days.
Yes, we shared many a night like this after that first encounter. Our scuffle with the bandits, back when we were just a couple of travelers roving the queendom together. At the time, of course, I had no idea my princess was actually a princess.
You never asked. Honestly, I assumed you'd piece it together.
Listen, Princess Tamara. Most royals don't sneak out of their castles to rain justice on unsuspecting bandits.
Yeah, well, I'm not most royals.
No argument there. But really, do you remember how shocked I was to learn that you were the Princess of Seoul? I had just gotten through telling you, basically my whole life story. How I had always dreamed of becoming a knight, but my lineage made it impossible. I told you that was the reason I ran away from home. And then, you...
I asked if you really, truly wanted to be a knight.
And I said yes. With my whole heart, yes. You placed your sword on my shoulders, one after the other, and said,
I hereby deem thee a knight of the queendom.
and I laughed. I thought it was all in fun, but you weren't laughing, my princess. You were looking at me like you meant it. I'll never forget the look on your face when you knighted me. So serious.
Well, yeah. I was dead set on it. After all our time on the road together, I could see what a good person you were. I'd have been crazy not to pin you down as soon as I could.
My princess, you flatter me. Though, I do wish you had revealed your identity beforehand.
This again? It just slipped my mind, that's all. I told you right after, didn't I? We even went to your village together.
Yes, that's true. The way you bowed your head before my mother, the village matriarch, and then boldly asked if she'd give the knighting her blessing. I've never seen her so shocked. But she agreed on the condition that I return to lead one day.
Your mother's a good woman. She could tell our hearts were set on it.
From then on, I was yours. That was the day the clouds opened, and my life filled with sunlight.
And you called me a flatterer.
So help me, your radiant luster will never dim. That, my princess, is why I devote myself wholly to your service.
Thank you, Merrin. I hope you'll stay at my side, now and forever. My knight in shining armor, my friend.
Merrin, your timing could not be more perfect. Please, take a seat.
What's this all about?
I want you to be the first to experience my newest recipe.
Oh, is this for a cookbook?
For a restaurant, actually. I want to re-establish my parents' bistro after the war is over. I have been crafting new dishes for the menu in my spare time.
That's great. What are you serving up today?
Stewed chicken.
Whoa, high marks on presentation.
Thank you. I found a rare breed of hen and simmered her at low heat for several days. There's a variety of spices in the broth, including some with salubrious warming effects. Here, have a taste.
All right, let's give it a try. Here goes. Incredible! The meat is so soft, it's practically melting in my mouth. Even as the flavors mingle on my tongue, each ingredient is still unmistakably itself. The spices don't blot out the umami taste of the chicken. They coexist in perfect harmony.
I've never heard my cooking described so beautifully.
An artful meal deserves an artful description. You really know your way around a bird. This definitely deserves a spot on the menu.
I am glad to hear you say so. That makes all my hard work worthwhile. Thank you for being my taster, Merrin.
It was seriously my treat. Thank you for the delicious meal. Hey, Bunay. I heard you're interested in critters.
Pardon?
As it happens, I'm a fan myself. I know where to find some amazing ones in the wild. How about I take you? My way of thanking you for that delicious meal.
Thank you for the offer, but I'll decline.
Oh, really? You don't like wildlife watching?
That's not quite what I meant.
What did you mean then? Wait a second. Oh no. I get it now.
Huh?
You prefer wildlife eating. Is that it?
What?
Cooking with regular meat got boring, so you started sourcing meat from rare critters. What was in that stew? Did you trick me into eating a falcon or something?
Of course not! I assure you, it was chicken!
Liar! And I bet you're only cozying up to me so I'll show you my favorite wildlife spots.
Listen.
No, you listen. A crime against the animals is a crime against me. So much as think about hurting another poor critter and you're done for.
Merrin, please, you have it all wrong.
I'll pluck and broil you myself. You hear me?
I seem to excel at being misunderstood.
Okay, Bune. I came like you asked. What's this all about? If you try to serve me a flamingo casserole or something, I swear I'll...
You have it all wrong. Please, hear me out.
Huh?
I'm not interested in what you call critters. Rather, I am interested in you.
Excuse me?
Though we both serve the royal family, we have never had a chance to become friends. I admit, I was too intimidated to approach you. You're so confident and outgoing, always talking about critters this, critters that to anyone who will listen. I began to hope that I could one day become friends with the Critter Keeper. That's my nickname for you.
Oh, the Critter Keeper, huh?
Yes, owing to how deeply you care for creatures of the wild. It's a rather silly sobriquet, I know.
Silly? That's the best nickname I've ever heard. The Critter Keeper. Makes me sound so... heroic.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Bune. I had no idea you wanted to be friends. Looks like I was all wrong about you.
There's no need to apologize. I am quite used to being misunderstood. As a lifelong eccentric, it is something of a chronic condition for me.
Well, I'm a certified oddball myself, so I know the feeling. Let's be friends from here on out, yeah? We oddballs have to stick together.
I would like that. To celebrate, would you like to try my latest dish? You can even name it, if you feel so inclined.
What? Me? You want to put my words on your menu?
Yes. I was quite impressed by your lyrical review last time. Pick whatever name you like.
All right. What should I call it? Maybe I'll name it after a rare critter.
You may want to avoid that. People might get the wrong idea.
Good point.
I am in no rush. Take your time with the food and allow inspiration to strike.
It would be my pleasure. Amber, I have a question. How does a knight from the Kingdom of Brodia train?
Why do you want to know about that?
To be honest, I've always admired Brodian knights, and I'm just curious. Your country is called the Kingdom of Warriors, so your training methods must be extraordinary.
We do crank out a lot of strong warriors, but I think that's due to the terrain. Most of Brodia is just cliffs and ravines. It's not great for traditional farming, you know? The focus in many villages is on mining and such, so folks tend to grow sturdy and strong.
I see. So strength training is just part of daily life then?
For most people, yeah. I grew up on an alpaca ranch, so my daily chores were a bit different.
Alpacas? Those rare critters of notoriety? That's fantastic! I adore critters with all my heart, rare ones especially. If you worked on a ranch, you must know all about them. Please, tell me what you know.
Well, first off, alpacas are super fluffy, but also, they're really cute. There is a lot of spitting, though. You have to watch out for that.
Spitting? Magnificent! I'm sure I wouldn't mind alpaca spit one bit.
Trust me, you would. It takes forever to get the smell out of your clothes. Or hair. I don't mean to brag, but I've become an expert alpaca spit dodger. Ha! Wah! That's just a couple of your basic spit evasion moves. What? Wah! Why do rocks always sabotage my cool moves?
I'd expect nothing less from a Brodian knight. Very impressive.
Huh?
Brodian knights aren't just strong. They're spry enough to pull off a pratfall. Well played. You really must teach me the secret to your strength sometime soon.
You enjoyed that? Then, yeah, that was all planned. I am the picture of strength and agility.
Amber, I was hoping you'd teach me the secret to that Brodian strength of yours.
It's not much of a secret. Like I said earlier, it was mostly physical labor back on the ranch.
It sounds like building up endurance is important then?
Oh, for sure. The higher your endurance, the longer you can train.
I see. Very helpful. And to think, one can build up this endurance caring for alpacas. It's a dream come true. I wish we had alpacas in my country.
Don't worry, Merrin. If you want to get strong, I can teach you everything I know.
You can? You will?
You bet. Where do you want to start? Running? Maybe some core exercises?
Why don't we spar together? Just to see how much endurance I have right now.
Oh, good idea. It'll be nice to have a new sparring partner.
I doubt I'll be a match for you. I'll just have to do my best and hope I don't embarrass myself.
Aw, man.
I can't believe it. I won so easily.
I can't believe I tripped over myself. I wasn't even attacking. I'm so pathetic.
Wait. You're lulling me into dropping my guard, aren't you? Distracting me with pratfalls again.
Sorry, Merrin, but I'm gonna call it. Lesson's over for today, okay?
Oh, okay. Another time then.
Hey, Merrin. I'm really sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me?
It's about our sparring match the other day. I really did trip, and I really did lose to you.
You did?
It wasn't a covert strategy or a pratfall. I just fell because I was being careless. That happens a lot. I'm actually pretty clumsy. I stumble into everything, including my role as a knight of Brodia. It's all dumb luck.
I don't believe that. Not for 1 minute. I'm from a small village too, so I know how hard you must have worked to get where you are. No one is named retainer to a crown prince without a tremendous amount of effort. You may be uncoordinated, but I have no doubt you're an excellent knight, Amber.
That's very encouraging to hear. Thank you, Merrin. I should really be learning from you, you know. Can we do some more training together?
Of course. I'd be honored to train with a knight from the Kingdom of Brodia.
Yes! I can't wait to get started. With your help, I'll get rid of my clumsiness and become a respectable knight in no time.
It seems to me, the secret to a Brodian strength is that earnest attitude of yours. I think I'm going to learn a thing or two from you, my friend. Ah, Rosado. This was always meant to be our fate.
I know. This had to happen. The last thing I want to do is fight a friend, but our destiny is inescapable.
Agreed. We have no choice but to battle it out, here and now. Fair and square. Let's do this!
Cool versus cute!
The superior style wins!
You're a devoted student of cool, while I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of cute.
A twist of fate brought us together. And now it's up to us to decide which force is stronger. So, here's what we're going to do. You find the cutest object you can. I find the coolest object I can. Then, the big reveal. We show these objects to one another. And whoever's heart is most captivated, loses.
You're on. I'm gonna bring something so cute your heart will explode!
Do your worst. Whatever incredibly cool object I bring, it's going to blow your mind.
With that out of the way, let the captivation competition commence!
The battle to determine the superior style. Cool or cute. Cute or cool. It's on, Rosado. You ready?
You bet I am. This is the moment your heart is stolen away forever, Merrin.
Hit me with whatever cute object you brought. I'm ready.
Feast your eyes on this!
What's that? A drawing of some sort?
Oh, no. Take a closer look. This is a drawing, to scale, of none other than the Northern Illusian miniature woolly hare.
What? No! The Northern Illusian miniature woolly hair is so tiny and so fluffy and so adorable! Look at it!
Mm-hmm. I happened to come across the little one, so of course I took the chance and sketched.
And in such detail. Oh, you know how much I adore rare creatures. I hate to admit it, Rosado. Your cute drawing has captivated my heart.
Looks like I win the day.
Not so fast. You haven't seen what I brought. It's an ornamental hairpin. And there, inlaid among the filigree, is a detailed wyvern design.
Oh no. Oh no! Oh! It's the coolest thing I've ever seen!
I know what a big wyvern fan you are. Your heart didn't stand a chance. I mean, look! Each and every one of its fangs has been painstakingly crafted.
The craftsmanship is over-the-top magical and over-the-top cool!
Cool!
Cute!
This contest?
Is a stalemate.
Rosado, I think I finally figured something out. We've been at these cool versus cute-offs for a while now, and we still can't declare a winner.
Agreed. There's no resolving this. You've won me over with every single cool thing you've brought.
The same goes for me. I've adored every single cute thing you've shown me.
There's only one thing we can say for sure. Coolness and cuteness are both amazing!
Yes, it doesn't matter which one wins. What matters is both are great. I'm sorry I dragged this ridiculous competition on for so long.
What do you mean? It was totally worth the effort. Now we know that coolness and cuteness measure up equally.
Hold on.
What is it, Merrin?
You were very cool just now, Rosado. Many times cooler than I've been lately.
Ah, I could say the same about you, you know. But with your cuteness, your satisfied smile every time you got me, that was so beyond cute.
Thanks, Rosado. So, how about this? Let's just keep mastering our own, individual, equally amazing styles.
I like it. You continue to be the genius of cool, and I'll keep aspiring to greater heights of cute.
We can be rivals and walk different paths. And we can still cheer each other on.
Yes! Rosado and Merrin, best foes forever.
Dragon, dragon! You are a real dragon! Do you know how cool that is? I mean, how cool you are? So cool!
I am a dragon, but I'm a fell dragon, not a divine dragon. Aren't you afraid of me?
Not at all. Honestly, I'm just so happy I have this chance to talk with you, Lady Vale.
Oh, I see. It's just strange because most people are frightened of me. Or dislike me.
Well, I'm from a small village, so I can't help but admire unique people and unusual things. And I could never dislike a being I admire as much as I do you.
I am unique and unusual, I suppose.
I'm sorry. Does it bother you that I approached you like this?
No, I don't mind. I think perhaps you are unusual in your own way, aren't you?
Me? Unusual? You could say that, I guess. That makes us the same, doesn't it?
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Lady Vale. That was awfully presumptuous of me. I shouldn't have said that.
No, it's fine. I was just a bit surprised, to be honest. I'm happy you thought I might be similar to a human, Merrin. Why don't we be friends? Two unusual people who found one another.
Oh, you are so incredible, Lady Vale. I'm filled with wonder every time I look at you. Your hair, your skin, the way you carry yourself. Perfect. I mean, you're a dragon, so of course.
I suppose.
I do what I can with my own appearance, but I can't come anywhere near your level of cool. As a dragon, do you have to put effort into looking good, or does it just happen naturally?
I don't think I do anything special. I don't really know much about that stuff.
You look this cool without doing anything special? Dragons are so incredible!
Merrin, I wonder, do you only find me cool because I'm a dragon?
Oh, no, Lady Vale, not at all. I think you're cool because of who you are. I really do. But I have to ask, do you feel ashamed that you're a dragon?
Yes, of course I do. My whole life people have hated me because of it.
That's not your fault. That's their fault. They hated you without really knowing you.
But I must have some bad qualities for people to hate me that much.
Nobody is perfect. Nobody. And you can't change the fact that you're a dragon. You have to embrace who you are and what you are. You're a dragon, and that's wonderful.
Wonderful?
Exactly. Dragons are unusual and unique and wonderful. You should take pride in that.
You are very convincing. If you believe it, then maybe I can try to believe it too. Merrin, thank you.
What? Why are you thanking me all of a sudden?
You told me I should take pride in the fact that I'm a dragon. I'm not sure I can truly see it as a positive thing yet, but everything you said makes me think that I might feel good about it. One day. So, thank you, Merrin.
Lady Vale.
Merrin, what's wrong?
I'm all right. I'm just so happy you feel that way. I can't help crying. I will never forget this moment as long as I live.
It's okay. You don't need to make a big deal out of it. Oh, you are unusual, aren't you?
The both of us. What an unusual pair we make.
Yes, we do.
That's it. I've made up my mind. From now on, I'm going to help you figure out what's so great about being a dragon. No one loves dragons more than I do, so that makes me the perfect person for the job. I'm going to find you so many reasons why being a dragon is cool.
I'm so excited. And I'm so glad you're the one to help me with this.
And just like that, I've already found one reason. You are kind. And all those experiences you had during your long life as a dragon made you kind.
I see. Now you're making me blush.
Oh, this is just the beginning. I'm going to find you 100, no, 1,000 reasons. You'd better prepare yourself, Lady Vale.
Okay, I'm ready. You know, for the first time, I might actually be looking forward to life. And it's all because of you, Merrin.
All right, it's time for our daily singing practice. Today we'll run through the princess's latest composition, Expect a Trifecta. We need to have a performance ready in time for our next rehearsal with her.
Performance ready, you say?
Yes. Something wrong? You seem down.
In truth, I am. I overheard something that bothered me greatly.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Someone called us the Racket of Solm.
Oh, the racket is our singing voices, I take it.
That was my understanding as well.
Ouch. Well, growing up, people always told me I was a terrible singer. But the princess praised my singing voice as unique, so guess I thought I improved.
It was the same for me, to the letter.
Suddenly it seems like we've got our work cut out for us.
Perchance we should sing more quietly?
That might be a good idea.
Then let us begin post haste. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Hey, what's the scuttlebutt?
The what?
You know, our singing practice the other day. Were there any complaints?
Ah, no reason to fret. I have heard nary an ill word.
Phew. I was worried about that. Wait, no. This is all wrong.
What do you mean?
Singing quietly so nobody calls us names? Surely we can aim higher than that. There's no escaping it. We have to get better at singing.
Yes, quite right. To hide our voices in shame, we sully the good name Tamara. If the boss learned of this, she would weep with embarrassment.
No. I couldn't live with myself if I made the princess cry.
Nor I. The question is, how to improve.
Maybe we should ask the princess for advice.
You think so?
But this time, we get serious feedback. None of that unique wolf dung.
A grand idea. By all means, let us press for the full, unvarnished truth.
The princess's singing advice proved a bit, challenging.
Indeed.
Merrin, take all that oomph and hold it right under your belly button.
Mystifying. What is oomph, and how does one hold it?
The funny thing is, I kinda get it now. When I focus on the spot right below my navel, my singing voice does get steadier.
Though her counsel was nigh inscrutable, you followed it well. Commendable.
Thanks, Panette. And remind me, what was it the princess told you?
She said, "You're at a wah wah wah. I need you at a D. I was dizzy with confusion. Dizzy, I say. But when I tried to put her advice into action, something unthinkable happened. It worked.
Perfect. Now no one will even think to call us the Racket of Solm.
Certainly not. All across the queendom, we will put smiles on faces.
Instead of holes in eardrums.
At this rate, we may soon be ready to put on a concert.
A concert, huh?
Our listeners will be so mesmerized that they'll call us the Sirens of Solm.
Ooh, that would be incredible. I want people to call me a siren.
Now I'm all a-quiver. Let us resume practicing. Toot sweet.
I agree. We have to get Expect a Trifecta ready for showtime.
Yes, we'll combine our voices into an angelic harmony that does the boss proud.
Oh, hello, Merrin.
Well, hello, Chloe. You're looking beautiful as always. You know, I saw these blossoms and immediately thought of you. One beauty deserves another. I hope you like them.
Wow, that's really sweet of you, Merrin. You're so charming and cool, like a knight out of a fairy tale.
Me? Charming and cool? You're much too kind. Hey, I happen to have some sweets. They're delicious. Care to share them with me?
Aw, what a nice surprise. I would love to.
Today is shaping up to be a fine day indeed.
Let's sit over there with the nice view. We can share your sweets and my pickled fish guts.
Sorry, did you say pickled guts?
I bet you they'll go perfectly with the sweets.
I'm not so sure about that. Honestly, the combination sounds fairly wretched.
You never know until you try, though.
Perhaps just one bite, if you insist. But if I get an upset stomach, you have to take care of me.
I'd be happy to. Shall we brave the unknown together, Merrin?
Well, I landed that finishing blow beautifully if I do say so myself. Still, more practice is in order. Perfection is the only option on the battlefield. Ah! Whoa, what the? Ah!
Oh no, Merrin! Are you okay?
Chloe, how long have you been watching me?
Quite a while now. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't want to interrupt your training.
I wish you hadn't seen me looking so uncool. Knights never make such sloppy mistakes in fairy tales. I'm sure you're disenchanted now.
Oh, it's okay, Merrin. Uh-oh, you scraped your forehead. Let's get that taken care of.
I feel so pathetic.
It was just one silly mistake. Don't beat yourself up over it. When I think about you, I think about how hard you work, not about how you messed up once. You're still a gallant knight from a fairy tale in my eyes.
Chloe, thank you.
Besides, I said I'd take care of you, didn't I?
You did. Though, this isn't quite the same as an upset stomach. But perhaps messing up isn't so bad. Especially if someone like you ends up taking care of me.
Huh! You can do it, Merrin!
Yes, I can!
Huh!
I did it! I pulled off the finishing move perfectly.
Beautifully done, Merrin.
And I have you to thank for it, Chloe. You've been helping me with my training since this morning, and the long hours are paying off. I am grateful.
But are you sure you want to train with me? Aren't there others who are more qualified?
No, I wouldn't have anyone else.
How come?
Honestly, you're one of the few friends I feel I can be uncool around. I don't have to worry you'll be disenchanted if your fairy tale night isn't quite flawless. I am so grateful for that.
So that's it. You know, I'm not the only one who feels that way. Who could be disenchanted with you? It doesn't matter if you stumble sometimes. Everyone knows how cool you are, and a few mistakes won't change that. We know you have the true spirit of a knight inside.
Chloe, I have to say, I feel so lucky to have met you, and I'd be honored if you'd go on fighting by my side.
It would be a dream come true, Merrin.
You know, Divine One, I've finished a draft of my book. Would you mind giving it a read?
I'd be happy to. Let me take a look. The divine dragon awoke in a floating castle after 1,000 years of slumber. Humble and kind, the divine dragon fought with a courageous heart to protect the people. I think I'm starting to blush.
It is the truth.
The divine dragon can live thousands of years and possesses powers that humans do not. However, this dragon's habitat and behaviors are no different than those of a typical human. And let it be noted that the divine dragon is the most precious being in the world to the author. Merrin, this is...
I'm sorry, I had to write it. Don't worry, I'll cut it from the final copy. It's just... Divine One, I need you to know how important you are to me. And I want people to always remember there was a human who cared very deeply for you.
I want you to leave it in.
I don't...
And please add this. The author of the book was equally as precious to the Divine Dragon. So much so. The Divine Dragon gave Merrin the Pact Ring and vowed to be with her always.
Divine One, you cannot give me something so precious.
If you care so very deeply for me, you have to accept it. Your book must tell the truth. That the Divine Dragon adored a human named Merrin.
If that's how you feel, thank you, Divine One.
When this incredible book is done, I hope people will see that I'm not so different from them.
Yes, there's just one problem. I can't finish it yet.
Why not?
I have to write about our life together. About how a human and dragon cared for one another.
You make a good point, Merrin. And I can't wait to write that part of the story with you.
Yes. I adore you, Divine One. The stories we write together will be told for thousands of years.